far as like when you start up in the morning, you know how sometimes the diesel gets real gel and hard to start. I noticed I don't have that any problem with any of my dozers or any of that stuff anymore since I've been using the additive. The admissions is good on it, you know. So you know, everything. When we took this project on and we were introduced to the project, you're always kind of skeptical about, you know, things as people seem to always want to give you some kind of something that they think that works, you know. So, but the thing of it is that I'm not really a good salesman, so if I stand behind something, it works. And you know, yeah. So there's probably you know, there's probably 100 things that I could say about this product, but because I did a lot of drugs in the 60s, I can't remember. Most people can identify with that, right? But anyway, I'd like to thank Monster Diesel for allowing us to do this, because this is probably the only diesel chopper probably that was ever made, you know. So we're proud to say that we were able to do that, and you know, I just think that it was a good project for us and hopefully for you guys, and I hope that we could do more in the future, because this was awesome, very awesome for us. Thank you. Your turn.
Mickey, help! Paul, we'd like to thank you. This bike is magnificent. And it's everything we could have ever dreamed of when we discussed it and talked about it, and we just can't express enough our gratitude to you and Steve and Orange County Choppers for the fine work you did on this bike. Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming to Baltimore.
Thanks for having me too. Thank you guys.
Alright, so we're here on Canton Square doing some post-Monster Diesel commentary. Hi guys. We have Joshua Gombe, Patrick White, Michael Karpakis from Vitamin. What did you guys think of the press conference today?
Pretty weak.
Pretty weak?
Yeah.
What would you have liked to seen different?
I was just disappointed that Paul Teutul couldn't talk about the bike that he built at all. He was nervous, but like, he was on TV.
Yeah, so he couldn't talk about the bike. Do you think that he was intoxicated?
Maybe he was on something, I don't know. He seemed a little
Sluggish. How about this side?
Yeah. I don't know, I could use a better script, I think. I don't think there was a script. Yeah, no. I think Mickey did. I think Mickey did well enough to keep it forward. No, I couldn't use a description of the bike. I guess I was curious about that. Didn't really cover that. I think it goes to show you how like scripted these like reality TV show professionals are when they sit there and talk to the camera.
Oh yeah.
They're just totally reading off a cue
Oh,
card.
totally. It just underscores that big time. I was just surprised about how inarticulate he was and nervous. I got the impression that this guy speaks in front of crowds and has done bigger unveilings than this. Like this is like maybe 100 people, a couple hundred max. Yeah.
He's doing a product. Like, you think he'd at least be coached on how to talk about the product?
Yeah. It's wild.
Are you guys going to go for beers later? Half bottles over at Colada Pub?
I don't know.
Amanda, what did you think?
I would echo all of the sentiments, actually, that you guys have to say.
Nothing original?
I would have liked to have at least a cue card somewhere, even if the audience could have seen it, just to get him to say the message point. That would have been pretty sweet. And I I would have liked to hear a little bit more about the technology from the founder, that doctor who founded Monster Diesel. Seems very well-spoken, articulate, and I would have liked to hear a little bit more from him. Or have someone maybe jump in, because obviously Paul wasn't doing his part. Talk about the bike.
Would you consider this a botched PR effort?
No, I wouldn't, because there's a good, I think that Paul probably, oddly, said it the best, where he said, you know, I'm not a salesman. If I support a product, it's a good one. And I think that he's got a good brand, and I think that those truer words could not have been spoken.
Huh. Really good.